watching Las Fierbinți unfold in the episode. Aruncarea cu ciocanul brings a unique sense of humor intertwined with everyday rural life in Romania. From the very first scene, the episode establishes a sense of chaos and anticipation that defines the tone of the series. The opening sequence in the village square, with villagers gathering and gossiping about the upcoming hammer-throwing contest, immediately sets the stage for a rich exploration of human nature, pride, and camaraderie. The director's choice to focus on the physical setting, including the uneven cobblestones, the makeshift fences, and the slightly worn houses, not only reflects the realism of village life, but also subtly underscores the precariousness of the characters' relationships and ambitions. This careful attention to detail makes the environment almost a character in its own right, shaping the actions and emotions of everyone involved. The main character, Fierbinți, enters the scene with his usual mix of awkward confidence and underhanded cleverness. His interactions with his friends, notably Gianni and Bobita, demonstrate a delicate balance of loyalty and rivalry, which becomes central to the episode's narrative tension. Each exchange, laden with humor and subtle sarcasm, reveals the depth of their friendship and the small competitions that constantly shape their dynamics. One cannot help but notice the way the camera lingers on facial expressions, capturing every twitch of suspicion or gleam of excitement, highlighting the series' commitment to character-driven storytelling. The hammer contest itself, while seemingly a straightforward comedic event, serves as a metaphor for the struggle for recognition and personal pride. The moments leading up to the throw are filled with exaggerated preparation rituals, whispered superstitions, and playful bets among the villagers. These rituals are not merely for comedic effect. They reveal the deeply rooted social structures and cultural norms that govern life in Fierbinți. In one memorable scene, the elder, Ilie, shares a cryptic piece of advice about the trajectory of the hammer that resonates beyond the literal action. This line, delivered with a serious tone amidst the surrounding chaos, highlights the series' genius in blending humor with philosophical undertones. The anticipation builds as Fierbinți takes his position, the camera cutting between his tense focus, the excited crowd, and a close-up of the hammer itself. The throw, when it happens, is both climactic and anticlimactic, perfectly timed to subvert audience expectations while simultaneously satisfying the built-up tension. Beyond the immediate comedic payoff, this moment serves as a commentary on ambition and the unpredictability of life. Throughout the episode, supporting characters provide essential subplots that enrich the main narrative. Bobita's attempts to impress a visiting girl through exaggerated feats of strength, and Gianni's mischievous schemes to influence the outcome of the contest reflect universal human desires for attention, approval, and dominance, presented through a uniquely Romanian lens. The interplay of these subplots ensures a layered viewing experience, allowing the audience to engage with multiple storylines simultaneously, each with its own emotional resonance. Visually, the episode excels in using natural lighting and unpolished settings to reinforce the authenticity of the village environment. The sunlight streaming through leafy branches, the shadowed corners of alleyways, and the bustling market stalls create a lived-in feel that makes every joke and every gesture feel grounded and believable. The sound design complements this visual approach, with ambient noises like chickens clucking, carts creaking, and distant conversations enhancing the immersive quality of the episode. Humor in Aruncarea cu ciocanul is both situational and character-based. The comedic timing relies heavily on subtle expressions, pauses, and physical gags that never feel forced. One particularly striking moment involves Firicel attempting to correct the hammer's position only to have it slip in an almost balletic display of mishap. The crowd's reactions, a mix of gasps, laughter, and groans, mirror the audience's anticipated response, creating a shared sense of delight. This interaction between character actions and audience expectation is a hallmark of the series, showcasing a sophisticated understanding of comedic rhythm. What makes this episode especially compelling is its ability to intertwine humor with social commentary. While the laughter is immediate and often physical, the underlying themes of competition, pride, and community are ever present. The hammer contest is not just a spectacle. It is a microcosm of social hierarchies and personal ambition. Each throw, each cheer, each whisper of encouragement or criticism reflects the nuanced ways in which communities operate, highlighting both solidarity and rivalry. Personal anecdotes add depth to the viewing experience. Watching this episode reminds me of my own childhood experiences in small villages where local competitions and games were more than entertainment. They were opportunities to assert oneself, to connect, and occasionally to embarrass oneself publicly. The authenticity of Las Fierbinți lies in its ability to tap into these universal memories while adding layers of humor and absurdity that elevate the narrative beyond mere nostalgia. Comparisons to other comedic series are inevitable. While some might draw parallels to sitcoms that rely on exaggerated character archetypes, Las Fierbinți distinguishes itself through its attention to rural detail, its pacing, and its intertwining of humor with real-life stakes. Unlike urban-centric comedies, the physicality of the village, the reliance on outdoor spaces, and the community's close-knit nature provide a fresh canvas for exploring human behavior. The narrative structure of Aruncarea cu ciocanul is meticulously crafted. The episode begins with establishing scenes, gradually introducing conflict, building tension, and finally resolving through both predictable and unexpected outcomes. This careful construction ensures that every joke, subplot, and character moment serves the larger story, making the episode rewarding on multiple levels. Emotional beats are carefully interspersed. Moments of genuine vulnerability, such as Firicel's fleeting insecurity or Bobita's quiet disappointment, offer contrast to the overt comedic action, reminding viewers that beneath the laughter lies real human experience. These moments resonate deeply, making the humor more poignant and the characters more relatable. One cannot ignore the cinematographic choices. Long tracking shots during the contest create a sense of movement and immersion, while tight close-ups capture fleeting expressions that might otherwise go unnoticed. This blend of visual techniques enhances the storytelling, ensuring that every frame contributes to the episode's emotional and comedic impact. The episode also excels in dialogue. Characters communicate in ways that reveal personality, history, and social dynamics simultaneously. Subtle wordplay, regional dialects, and nuanced intonation enrich each line, ensuring that the script feels alive and responsive to both character and audience. The editing rhythm supports the narrative flow, Quick cuts punctuate moments of slapstick comedy, while slower transitions allow for reflection and anticipation. This dynamic pacing keeps the viewer engaged, balancing energy and contemplation in a seamless manner. Cultural context is another layer worth exploring. Aruncarea cu ciocanul reflects Romanian rural life, not as a stereotype, but as a living, breathing environment with customs, humor, and interactions that resonate authentically. This attention to cultural specificity enhances both the comedy and the relatability of the characters. In conclusion, Aruncarea cu Ciocanul stands as a testament to Las Fierbinți's ability to combine humor, social insight, and character depth. The episode entertains while simultaneously offering commentary on ambition, community, and human folly. Every element, from setting to dialogue to visual storytelling, works in concert to create an experience that is at once hilarious, touching, and thought-provoking. It is a masterclass in balancing comedy with narrative richness, leaving the viewer both laughing and reflecting long after the episode ends. The resonance of the episode lies in its universality, portraying human desires, insecurities, and interactions through the lens of a small village with warmth, wit, and creativity. Through the hammer throw, through every comedic mishap, and through every subtle exchange, Las Fierbinți captures the essence of human nature in a way that is timeless, engaging, and deeply satisfying. It is an episode that invites multiple viewings, each time revealing new layers of humor and insight, confirming the series' enduring appeal and its capacity to speak to audiences far beyond its immediate cultural setting.